Today I'm going to give you an update on my recommendation for the order of the beginner yoga classes. Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa West and welcome to Living Your Yoga. Today I'm going to share with you the recommendation for the orders of the new beginner yoga classes. This is one of the most frequently asked questions that I get. The last time I answered this question was 2 years ago. Hi, I'm a beginner. I love your videos, but where should I start? What videos should I do first? Is there an order that I should do them in? There are so many beginner videos. Since we first answered that question, and I'll link to it in the blog post, we have added 13 new beginner yoga videos. So now we have 31 beginner yoga videos, and that was in July of 2015. So I would like to recommend that you start still with Namaste Yoga 101. This was the first beginner class I created, and it goes over the basics of what to expect in a yoga class, as well as some of the standard yoga postures in a yoga class. Another great yoga class to start with is our absolute beginner yoga class, Namaste Yoga 268. This class you can do if you have never done yoga before. It has tons of modifications. I will give you slow, easy to follow, step-by-step instructions and tell you exactly how to get in and out of every pose. Detailed instructions will be given for even the most basic poses and how to breathe. You will be given lots of cues on how to pay attention to your body and where to feel the effects of the yoga poses. You do not have to be athletic, flexible, strong, balanced, skinny, or coordinated to do this class. The slow step-by-step instructions will give you the confidence to let go of your self-judgment and stay focused with commitment and motivation. If you find beginner classes go too fast for you, then this beginner class, slow yoga, will move at just the right pace for you. Namaste Yoga 270, and that's the one that I recommend next. From there, I would recommend doing the beginners series. This is a series of 7 yoga classes, and it goes through the poses as they appear from the preparatory poses, the standing postures, the inversions, back bends, twisted, forward folds, and then it puts it all together. And in fact, Tim and I are going to be re-releasing that series in August of 2015, so watch for that. After that, I suggest you go through the beginners series. After you go through the beginners series, go through some of the important concepts of yoga as laid out in the following beginner classes, and the links are all in the class. Namaste Yoga 250 teaches you how to set your intention for a yoga class. Not only does it teach you how to set an intention for a yoga class, but it teaches you how to set your intentions on and off your yoga mat. After that, there's another really important class, which is Namaste Yoga 251, and this class teaches you how to figure out how far you should go in a yoga pose. So this is another really important concept in yoga, on finding that just right place between too much and too little experience in a yoga posture. It can make a huge difference in your yoga class seeming too easy, too hard, too boring, and it helps to make you your own best teacher, because it's up to you to find a position in your body where you're fully engaged and where you're experiencing sensation in your body, where something's happening, and whether you're feeling the pose for the first time or for the millionth time. So that's a really good class that teaches you something in yoga that we call the edge. Namaste Yoga 252 will teach you how to breathe. This is a question that I get all the time, how to breathe. So we have a whole class on that. And again, the link is in the show notes. After that, go back to the beginner classes starting from number 153 to 159, which focuses on teaching specific yoga poses. And these classes will teach you mountain and tree pose, downward facing dog, bridge pose and shoulder stand, triangle pose, warrior 1 and warrior 3, warrior 2, side angle pose, and cobra. And from there, I would recommend trying some of our most requested yoga classes for beginners. So for example, do you have trouble finding time for yoga? Then Namaste Yoga 107 is for you. It will help you overcome the objection of not having enough time. Do you struggle with staying motivated and consistent with your yoga practice? Then Namaste Yoga 274 on discipline is your answer. It's a great class that will help you connect to your power. Also, 274 is a great class. 275 is a great class to help you stay consistent with your yoga practice. If you find you keep getting pulled in 100 different directions in your life and you're constantly responding to external demands, then the class on focus, number 274, will help motivate you to get back to your yoga mat. And beyond that, I highly recommend our membership community, where we have a monthly motivational meetup that will help you stay motivated to practice daily. In our motivational meetups, I teach you one new motivational tool a month, and we review our previous month and set goals for our upcoming month. And we also have a yoga buddy system in our membership community that will help you stay motivated and consistent with your yoga practice. So we have lots of things to help you stay motivated. I want you to stay motivated and consistent with your yoga practice. So there's a link on how to become a member in our community in the show notes as well. So here are some of our other top requested beginner level yoga classes. This is taking a while because there are 31 beginner yoga classes. Many beginners want help with balance. So we have a whole beginner yoga class on balance, Namaste Yoga 269. And if you would like help with flexibility, that seems to be like our number one request, then I have a whole beginner yoga class on flexibility, number 273. And also I have a beginner yoga class on strength. So that's another big request too. So that is number 273. Okay. One question I get asked a lot is about weight loss. And so I created a whole beginner's yoga class on weight acceptance, because we are real yoga for real people, and that is how we roll here. So Namaste Yoga 180 is on weight acceptance, because I love you all exactly how you are. And some final free beginner yoga classes to check out are our beginner step-by-step yoga class, which is number 271, and our easy to follow yoga class, which is number 272, and 117 is a great beginner's yoga class that will help you, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting. It kind of stretches out your hips and your upper back and your shoulders. So that's a really good one, especially if you work in an office job. And then the final class, and last but not least, that means a lot to me personally, is Namaste Yoga 253. It's a class designed to end violence against women. It's a beautiful project created to instigate massive change in our world, and it's a beginner level class as well. So that rounds out our beginner classes and the new order that I recommend them in. And one more thing, what should you do once you completed all our beginner classes, all 31 of them? Well, once you completed all of our beginner level classes, we have more in-depth posture by posture classes and breath classes in our membership community in our posture and pranayama section. And there we offer the leading edge research and innovation in the fields of fascia, brain yoga, and neuroplasticity, and bring you easier and more significant gains in your flexibility with less time and effort. And there we use specialized props such as the slow-mo ball, the soft foam roller, and the soft squash ball to make huge gains in your flexibility. Yoga, posture by posture, in less time. So we'd love to have you join our membership community, and that would be a great next step after you finish all 31 of the beginner yoga classes. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how the beginner classes are going. Leave your comments below. And thanks for asking the question, and it's great to give you this update today. Om Shanti. Namaste.
Melissa would love to hear your questions and thoughts. Please leave your comments below the video. Thank you for your reviews on iTunes and YouTube. Your reviews help us to share yoga and a yoga lifestyle with others around the world. If you have a question for Melissa, you can leave a voice message at melissawest.com, and Melissa may answer it in an upcoming blog.